episode of The Phenomenon is sponsored by Warby Parker.
Hey everybody, this is Jared from The Phenomenon, and I just want to take 1 minute to talk about Warby Parker eyewear. If you're in the market for glasses or sunglasses, you've got to try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. They'll send 5 pairs of glasses directly to your home or office to try for 5 days with absolutely no obligation to buy. It's 100% free to try, comes with a prepaid shipping label, and you can even take their quiz for some style suggestions that are totally personalized to you. If you decide to purchase a pair, their prescription glasses start at $95, including frames, lenses, and anti-glare and anti-scratch coatings. They even have blue light filtering lenses available. I tried the home try-on program and ended up buying a pair of sunglasses that I love. And the best part is that for each and every pair you buy, another pair is distributed to someone in need. Head to warbyparker.com/phenomenon to get started. And also make sure to check out some of the great features on the Warby Parker app. That's Warby, W-A-R-B-Y, parker.com/phenomenon, P-H-E-N-O-M-E-N-O-N, warbyparker.com/phenomenon. Find your perfect pair of glasses today.
This is the emergency alert system. All programming is discontinued during this global emergency. There has been no advancement in our efforts to mitigate the shards or the tall ones. Visual or physical contact with the shards will result in immediate death. Engagement with the tall ones is highly likely to result in death. Avoid at all costs. Do not look outside. Do not look at the sky. Do not make noise.
Giants. What? Giant. God damn it, goddamn tall ones, come on, come on. God damn it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse, you can do this. Damn it. I'm sorry, Linda. I can't fight that thing.
Officer on deck.
At ease. Colquitt,
Sir.
how are things going here?
Smooth sailing once we left New York Harbor, sir.
Good. Any luck with finding any French speakers for Opperthorne's journal?
Unfortunately not, sir. Seems like we have some sailors who fancy themselves conversational in French. Their words. But no one that could translate something like a scientific journal.
Yeah, I figured as much. I guess it was wishful thinking from this lot.
Yes, sir.
I'd also like to be briefed on Watkins and Kellogg, and just what turn of events led them to disobey my direct orders. You were on board when they showed up. I thought I'd get your impressions before writing my own report.
You haven't reported yet, sir?
Not yet, no. I sent in a position and course report so they'd know we'd be back in the Atlantic and had received the new instructions to rendezvous in D.C. But I haven't sent in the full report of my activities ashore. I figured that first I should get a better idea of what happened here while I was ashore.
Makes sense, sir.
So what are your impressions of Watkins and Kellogg? Why didn't they follow orders?
Well, according to them, they ran into an impassable barrier.
What kind of barrier?
Debris and rubble. The remains from some kind of demolition, they said.
Were their reports recorded, transcribed, anything like that?
Not at first, but I had them each write up their reports separately to make sure they weren't slacking off or came back because of cowardice. But their stories matched up, more or less.
Any explanation of why they didn't report via radio?
Yes. When they got back to the boat, they only had the one radio, and it had a faulty transceiver. It could receive, but not transmit.
I see. So unable to move forward and no way to signal for further instructions, why didn't they try to get back to Cox and I?
That was the most difficult part to get out of them, sir. They got lost.
Lost?
Yes, sir. They hated to admit it, but they couldn't find where you'd been waiting. So they went over their options and eventually settled on quietly making their way to the river. They lucked out and hit the Hudson within sight of us.
They got lucky. Well, get me their reports. Then after I've reviewed everything and drafted a proper report, we'll head topside and send it in.
Yes, sir.
Shut that shit down! Helmsman, what's our depth and speed?
Just past 150 meters and going down. Screws turning in 10 knots, sir.
All planes full rise. Increase speed to flank and blow the tanks. Emergency ascent now.
Aye, sir.
Get every bulkhead sealed and bilge pump started. Move, people! Copeland, get on the horn with all compartments starting at the bow and working your way aft. Get me damage and casualty reports.
Aye, sir.
Helmsman, report.
We're leveled out, but not rising very fast, sir.
Full rise with the planes and tanks?
Yes, but I'm not getting much positive trim, sir.
Just keep pulling for rise. Get us to the surface as fast as possible.
Aye, sir.
Copeland, how we doing?
Reports are spotty, sir. Everything aft is reported shaken but solid. Forward torpedo reported flooding before we sealed bulkheads, now nothing. Forward berthing compartment isn't answering. That's where the flooding alarm is, sir.
Keep trying. Sonar, anything in the water?
Not that I'm seeing, sir.
You sure?
Nothing on passive, sir. We're not getting any signal at all from the sail array.
Damn it. Go active. It's not like we're worried about hiding from anyone anymore.
Aye, sir. Sir, I've got something. Sonar contacts bearing 170, range 3 miles.
Any indications of life?
Tough to say, sir. But at 3 miles, I might not be that good.
Helmsman,
We're gaining ascent speed, now at 110 and rising fast.
thank heaven for small favors. Sonar,
Profile unchanged, sir.
Excuse me, Captain.
Emil, sorry. I'm a little busy at the moment, unfortunately.
We were wondering if we might be of service in any way.
Do you have any medical training?
I do, yes. Some first aid.
Good. Get back to the galley and see if you can assist Doc Holmes. She's short-handed since our nurse got off at Oz.
Of course, Captain.
Saria,
Yes,
are you okay?
I'm okay.
Not scared?
No, not scared.
You're very brave, you know that?
Are we sinking?
Sinking? This ship doesn't get to sink without my permission, young lady. And I'm not about to let that happen anytime soon.
Okay.
How about you help your dad down in sickbay?
Okay, I'll go help.
Good girl. Emil?
Captain?
We're about to surface, sir.
Excellent. Trim us out and get us steady.
Aye, sir. We've surfaced.
Sir? I think we might be covered in shards, sir.
Yes, sailor. I can hear them.
Where have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a bit of a line at the checkout. I have good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
I couldn't find any antibiotics.
I don't need antibiotics.
Sharon, you got shot twice, and this isn't exactly a sterile environment. We need to find you some proper medicine sooner. This is going to become a bigger problem.
And the good news?
For you, I was able to find some stronger painkillers. Here. And I found you some clean bandages for us to change your wound. Leg up.
Is that necessary?
Leg. Up.
Fine.
This might hurt a bit. You alright?
I'm fine. Just go quickly. And the good news for you?
I found some mouthwash and was able to take a nice long rinse. Not the same as a proper brush, but I'll take it.
And I don't have to put up with that breath anymore.
So it's good news for both of us then. Oof. They really did a number on you, didn't they?
Like I said, it was an accident. And they got it worse than I did.
Aye. Where can we find more medicine around here? The chemists, they're all cleaned out, but I could try a hospital.
Fuck the medicine, Jones. We need to get out of this city.
Sharon, you're gonna...
I'll be fine.
No, you won't. I know you're strong. I know you want to think this isn't a problem, but it is. I want you to get out of this city as much as you do, but it won't be much good if an infection spreads and you die.
I'll make you a deal. We start heading to the water. We stop at every pharmacy along the way, but no matter what we find, when we get to the marina, we take a boat and head to Washington. Deal?
I suppose it's as good a plan as any. Not that I have much of a choice, anyway. There we go. All set here. I'd keep those painkillers close if I were you. This is gonna get worse before it gets better.
Just a little more, my love.
We have a problem.
What happened?
When the tall one tore through the bunker, our satellite uplink was destroyed. We lost radar and all communications.
You can't get in touch with the project?
I can't get in touch with anyone. No project comms, no email. All our communications ran through that uplink and it's completely destroyed.
We can't fix it?
No, it's beyond fixing.
And the emergency alert has been the same thing on repeat for weeks.
Yeah,
So we're totally in the dark about what's going on out there.
totally. We also hooked into radar and could track weather and the shards through that satellite. So now, beyond what we can see with our own IR camera, yeah, we're totally in the dark. We won't receive any updates. Hell, even if an all clear comes, we won't even know about it.
So what's the backup plan?
Officially, there isn't one. The bunker wasn't designed for an assault like this.
Unofficially?
Well, there are some workarounds, but it would go against project protocol.
Henry, we're well beyond protocol at this point.
Yeah. And who knows if the project is even active anymore. We're most likely on our own.
And if we're on our own, we need a backup plan.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure we could get us back online by patching into the satellite at the Sciences Building.
okay. What does that entail?
Well, first and foremost, the patch has to be done on site at the Satellite Master Control.
Halfway across campus.
Yeah. And I'll still be on crutches for at least another few weeks.
Is it something you could explain to someone else how to do?
I'm not sending anyone else outside, not after what happened with Alex.
Henry.
Yeah, I could probably explain it to someone else. But we can't ask one of these kids to risk their lives again like that. Not after everything they've been through.
Okay. I'll go. Here, finish feeding Rowan.
What?
Before you start, I'm not having a debate about this. We're in charge here, and we have to take care of this. You're immobile, so I'm going.
What about Rowan?
I'll see him when I get back. I'm going to get ready.
Wait. It's not that simple.
What do you mean? We need this, right?
Yes, but do you remember the Sciences Building?
Of course.
What's going on?
It's all windows. Almost everything leading to the control.
I remember.
You're going outside?
Floor to ceiling windows. Nothing is covered.
I understand. I'll be careful.
Why are you going to the Sciences Building?
Evelyn, it's a death trap. We don't have goggles or anything like that.
Our communications uplink is down, and we need to plug into their system.
Do you know how to do that?
Yes. Well, no. Henry's gonna talk me through it.
I know how to do it.
I'm coming with you.
What?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I know that building. I know that system. And I can help, so I'm coming. Dr. Walters, I know you want to keep us safe, but we're all in this together.
Okay.
Okay. Susan, let's get ready. Henry, grab the radios.
So, I suppose that means you're the man to talk to then, doesn't it?
I am. And you are?
Victor Reitmeyer. I'm part of the project as well.
Yes, the investigator. Stand down. Wait, weren't you supposed to be in Japan?
That's right.
The project counts you as dead, Mr. Reitmeyer.
Well then, I'm quite pleased to prove the project wrong.
I'm happy to find you're still kicking. And I shouldn't have to tell you that you'll be fully debriefed when we get back to the facility.
Well, that'll be true for both of us, won't it?
Oh yes. I expect there'll be quite a few questions for you both. Most especially, how you managed to get from Tokyo to Chicago in the midst of all this.
Ah, yes, that.
Well?
I think it's best left to the debriefing, sir.
And how about why you're in Chicago to begin with?
Well, I'm actually here on behalf of the Japanese government, which isn't as dead as you've been led to believe, just dormant.
And you're helping them?
Oh, I didn't say that. I'm something of a double agent at the moment, but I've gained the Empire's trust.
The Empire?
Yeah, long story.
And what are the Empire's plans?
I'm not sure I can tell you that.
Victor, I expect your full cooperation.
I'm afraid this goes above your pay grade, sir.
Mr. Reitmeyer, the President and Vice President died in the initial phenomenon event. The Speaker was sworn in, but eventually she died too. After that, there's nobody in current chain of command above me. I'm the acting head of government, so I'm the official head of the project. I am the highest pay grade, so talk.
With all due respect, operational control doesn't automatically mean you have authority.
Okay. And what about you, Zoe? I don't suppose you'd like to explain why you didn't mention you had company here.
I wasn't sure of your intentions here. I'm still not. But he acted as if he was being pursued, so I didn't want to put him in danger.
And it didn't occur to you that his intentions might not be on the level?
I know him from the project. I don't know you.
Don't pretend you're trying to do the right thing here. I'm hoping you'll have more sense.
The one who isn't using their sense is you. The world is on the edge, and you're stomping around like a bully on a playground.
Zoe, you're not fully aware of certain things, so I can let an awful lot slide. Your little contribution to this project is appreciated. But it isn't a license to passively disregard my authority, or to actively work against me. You're a very minor cog in a very big machine.
Uh-huh. And is that what you think makes you different? That you're a big cog? I understand you've got authority, but what does that matter if the fucking world is falling apart around us? We're all just human beings trying to survive.
Survival requires that order must be kept.
Whose order? Yours? The government's? Look around. There isn't a government anymore, just a bunch of people hiding in bunkers.
Are you going to help me or not?
I haven't decided yet.
Fine. Gentlemen.
Hold on a second.
Quiet! Gentlemen, I want these two bound and strapped into the chopper as quickly as possible. We'll continue this debriefing at the facility.
The Phenomenon is written and directed by Jared J. Smith, based on the novel The Phenomenon by R.K. Kadick. It's produced by Öykü Çakar-Smith, Andrew Pomeroy, and Jared J. Smith. Sound design and music by Andrew Pomeroy. Cover art by Amanda Pacharski. This episode features the voices of Brianne Bushes, Öykü Çakar-Smith, Donovan Christie Jr., Kristen DiMercurio, Connor Dillon, Peyton Michelle Edwards, Eric Ensley, Jeff Fraser, Leslie Gideon, Gary Lee Mahmood, Devin Nelson, James Oliva, Michael Palladini, Sarah Parchisepi, Andrew Pomeroy, Jared J. Smith, and Gabe Templin. The Phenomenon is a production of Luciola Creative.